Extreme economic inequality is about the difference between those who have prospered and those who have lost everything. It's the difference between people profiting from selling fancy clothes and those working in the factories making them, earning poverty wages. At Oxfam, we're concerned about the inequality crisis because of how it affects our economies, our societies and our politics, particularly leaving behind the poorest and most vulnerable. In our new report, we look at what the data tells us about wealth inequality. To understand how wealth is shared around the world, researchers at Credit Suisse compile a comprehensive database on global wealth. They take national level data on how much wealth is in each country and how it's shared between the population. Bringing all this information together, they construct the Global Wealth Database. And it's a shockingly unequal picture. The richest 1% of people have more wealth than everyone else put together. This year, new data became available, particularly for China and India, and the global wealth estimates were updated accordingly. These new estimates found that there was even less wealth in the bottom 50% of the planet than had previously been estimated. The bottom half of the planet have just 1% of global wealth. That's 3.5 billion people with just 1% of global wealth. Knowing that so much of the world's wealth is concentrated at the very top, we used the Forbes Billionaires list to find out more information about the very wealthiest. In 2016, Forbes listed 1,810 individuals that had more than $1 billion US. And this group of the super rich has grown rapidly, more than doubling since 2009. Forbes now provide real-time calculations to show how these billionaires can make millions, if not billions, on a daily basis. When we bring these two data sources together, we come up with a mind-boggling result. That to equal the wealth of the bottom half of the planet, we need to add up the wealth of just 8 of the richest individuals. Just 8 men have the same amount of wealth as the bottom half of the planet. Shocking, yes. Painfully unfair, yes. Inevitable, no. Our report proposes an alternative way to manage our economies. A human economy where people and planet are put before profits. Take a look at our report. Join our campaign to even it up. And find out more about how inequality affects people's lives.